She pretended that she forgot all about me due to her supposed car accident. Oh no! My girlfriend sent her nudes for CS skins. Today we're gonna read my chatter's worst relationship stories. So my ex-girlfriend knew that I had strict parents, so we had to text on an app for a little bit. Come to find out, she had been cheating on me for 3 months. And a few of my friends, we were in a friend group, were cheering her on. Your friends suck. Whose friends would do that? Yeah, cheat on him. I feel like that's even more painful than getting cheated on. I dated a girl for 2 years and we had our separate hobbies. One of my hobbies was swing dancing. It's a dance style where you need a partner, and I always went with my best friend because he was good at it. And it was fun to have a flow together. One week, we ended up not having time to drop her off at home from running errands, so I decided to bring her to swing dancing with me. I introduced her to my friend and they instantly hit it off. She starts to come with me every week because she's like swing dancing, but all she does is stand in the corner with my best friend and talk. So I have to go find a new partner. No big deal, right? Well, weeks turned to months and eventually she dumped me and starts dating my best friend. And so right after college, she got pregnant to him and they had to get quick marriage before anyone knew they accidentally got pregnant. I guess they worked out in the end that way, but it sucked making new friends. You know what? You lost a friend and you lost your girlfriend at the same time. That really does hurt. So you know what? You can never trust people. Don't trust anyone. Don't trust them. They're all fake. They're all gonna use you and they're gonna get your best friend pregnant. My at the time girlfriend once went to visit her friend and ended up sleeping with her brother and staying over the night. What's worse is I had to pick her up the next day and she didn't tell me until weeks later. I wonder what goes through people's heads when they do that type of stuff and then they have to face their partner and they're like, yeah, had a great time at my best friend's house, and like, how good? Really good. I was dating this girl who at the time I thought was like somewhat normal. Oh, here it comes. My mom had cancer and was really sick. She ended up passing that year and this girl straight up told me, I'm not going to your mom's funeral. And I was like, what the heck? And apparently it was to go to a party with my best friend. It didn't stop there. When I asked her about, she told me, why would I go to a funeral when I can go to a party? So I just walked out and blocked her, stopped talking to her the whole 9 yards. Still to this day, she tries to text me asking me for another chance. And she's sorry. I'm talking 7 new accounts DMing me. That's basically it. Mainly just stalking creepy. Ooh! I always think about these type of people because I always wonder, what type of person will they end up with? You know? Another crazy person, because that's what they deserve, or alone. Ex-girlfriend was too afraid to break up with me and tried ghosting me during early college. She forgot that she shared one of her classes with me for the following semester, and when I found her, she pretended that she forgot all about me due to her supposed car accident. Was in an emotional state, such confused, and believed her. Oh my god, you're an idiot! I believed her for a bit, ultimately caught on that it was cap. Won our own ways. I self-improved physically and socially, and she tried coming back in my life, but said nah sis. But I appreciated the closure. Learned a lot from that relationship, and as to why she felt the need to do all that. Glad it happened, realized I was still a boy, and have come far ever since. At least it ends with a happy ending. He improved himself, and he's like, man, at least I experienced it. +1 experience point. Now I have something to talk about. Lying about a car crash is crazy though. And some people like claim like, I got kidnapped, I'm so sorry for not responding for years. And they're like, okay, no problem. Oh no! My girlfriend sent her nudes for CS skins. Did she get any good ones at least? We don't have any follow-up. Did he break up with her and he's like, hey, give me some skins please. Once I was dating a girl who I knew watched Twitch occasionally. So we were talking and I said something along the lines like, just come over, forehead. Oh. Anyways, forehead, like the email, and I thought she would get it, but she didn't, and thought I was asking her to come over to give me it. And it was so tragic because that wasn't what I was saying, but like, how are you supposed to explain that? Oh my god! Forehead! You could have said 5 head. You know what? I probably would have done the same thing because I don't think a lot. I just type. A year ago, I started dating a guy. The first date I noticed he had a certain smell to him. I also was a little surprised due to his size, horizontally. We watched a movie in the theaters and he was constantly trying to make out. I kept saying no because it made me uncomfortable. It got so bad, I did it so he would shut up. After the movie, he seemed upset, but I just let it go. A few weeks after, I broke up with him, but I didn't tell him why. I just told him the distance was, and I wasn't in the right mental space. We agreed to just stay as friends, and he started treating me so badly, so I stopped talking to him. At the end, everyone found out he was creeping with girls. What? Mostly minor? Oh my god. So, LOL. Not my relationship, but still a crazy story. 4 years ago in the 9th grade, we had a new English teacher who, oh god, is this gonna go where I think it's gonna go? Who was around 28 years old. kind of attractive and youngest of all of the teachers we've had. Now, towards the end of the year, COVID hit and we moved to 10th grade with Zoom class. And this kid in my class started messaging this teacher and making moves on her. No, 10th grader Riz is disgusting. A year later, we found out they both got married. Yes, a 29-year-old teacher married my 16-year-old classmate. Anyways, the teacher got fired and the student got expelled. They're still together and have a child now. I don't understand how you could have feelings as a 29-year-old for someone who's 16. They're 16. They're 16. They're a baby. What a Chad. It's the waning few weeks of summer 2020. In the deep south, a return to civilization is imminent. But more importantly, I'm about to enter my junior year of high school. My girlfriend of 1 year and best friend of 3 years at the time had just discovered Skyrim and had gone in the habit of playing it for 14 plus hours a day. She logged an impressive 1,100 hours in just over 2 months. By the time school was starting up, I hadn't seen her in 3 months. Neither of us drove, and the lockdown was underway, obviously. I, for one, was excited for a touching reunion at church the Sunday before school began. The day before that, it occurred to me that I hadn't heard from her in 2 days, which was very unusual for us. I was just letting her enjoy her last few days of solitude. Sunday morning rolls around and I get a text. I think we should break up. I got blocked on everything, and I mean everything. Spotify, Discord, Minecraft, Java, and Windows Edition. Everything. But here's the kicker. We went to a very small school. There were 14 people in our class. We were considered a power couple. So for the next 2 years, everyone was confused. To this day, I'm confused. Of course, I was devastated at first, but now I laugh when I look back to lockdown, my strangest time in my life, when Skyrim killed my relationship and nearly sank my last 2 years of school. Based Skyrim player, she had her priorities straight. 1,100 hours were not enough for her. My boyfriend in middle school almost broke up with me because I didn't name one of my grandma's chicken Chirp after he told me. He cried. Boo, you stink! What a story. You should have named your bird Chirp. I was dating this girl in 9th grade, pretty smart. So I went over to her house one day and she was pretty rich. So we walked around for a while. We got to her basement. I was hit with this rancid scent. Dead. Was gonna puke, but I held it. We were in and just saw a few dead animal carcasses ranging from rats, frogs, insects to whole puppies and kittens. I asked her why she has this, and she's like, oh, these are my friends. I play with them every day. And proceeded to tell me their names. I told her I had to pee, then ran away all the way to my friend's house. The adrenaline kicked in because I thought I was the next for some reason, you know, being her friend. Called the cops, and I'm not sure what happened after because I was going to move away, and that was supposed to be our last date. We're gonna order pizza and watch a movie, but yeah, not fun. This is what you gotta background check people. For real, this is fake. I'm not lying, this for real happened? Are you kidding me? That's a psycho. What the hell? Shout out to the people who submitted something without ever being in a relationship before. She didn't love me, never had any. Playing Valorant fixes all your problems. Okay, losers.